Hey guys, what's up? It is your friendly neighborhood Oogas here, back again with another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth video. I'm gonna do something new. You know what? Let's do a Lost run. How insane does that sound? I'm consciously deciding to play as the Lost right now. There's the seed. I don't know, if I die like a million times, then I'll probably just like, I don't know, put the first seed in the description or something, but whatever. So, the reason I'm consciously playing as the Lost is because I'm crazy, for one, and of course, two, I don't think the Lost is that bad now. I think Lost is actually fairly okay. I think as a character, the Lost is pretty good, to be honest. The problem is the D4 is shit. It's very useless, I would say. It could have been useful if either Holy Mantle didn't actually re-roll it, or did get re-rolled by it, or, you know, if you didn't actually start with Holy Mantle, but because you start with Holy Mantle and it gets re-rolled if you use the D4, it's shit. That's pretty much it. That sums it up, I'd say. That does a good job of describing the situation. The situation. But I actually don't hate the Lost. I used to, but now I don't, because Holy Mantle makes him unbearable. That's pretty much it. That sums it up. Alright. I'm going to be taking it nice and slow. Gonna be taking it nice. That's, for some reason, that doesn't make sense in my brain, the way that I said it. It doesn't sound like an actual statement that is grammatically correct. I'm almost certain it is, but I don't know. It just sounds weird. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, any who'suma widdly, what's it? There's some fucking rad-ass shit coming from the Legion data mining, by the way. That is the World of Warcraft next expansion, of course, is Legion, which I have, of course, already pre-ordered because I'm a filthy Blizzard shill, I suppose. But I'm excited, and a lot of the data mining stuff really confirms my suspicions that it's actually going to be pretty good. Basically, the thing I'm most excited about is just hunters, alright? I've been like a hunter main forever. I always have played hunter, right? That's just my class. And, oh fuck. I love hunter, like a lot. A lot. I don't like this situation, to be honest, though. I don't like fighting. Yeah, okay. Fuck. There's a new seed, if you want to play along. Anyway, hunter's kind of always been my class, you know? It's always been kind of my favorite playstyle. But in WoD, when I came back, I've been kind of, I don't know, 50-50 on it. It's fun, but the problem that I'm running into is that it's not fun enough to outweigh the incredibly long queue timers, and I don't have a raiding guild, at the moment at least. I mean, at all, but, you know, that could change in the future. So yeah, basically I've been playing a lot of not hunter. To do a lot of other stuff. Blood DK is one of the classes that I'm playing a good bit of, and with the Legion pre-order, I boosted my a Tauren Druid, because me and a couple friends are gonna play Horde in Legion, and it'll be fun. But basically, yeah, I love hunters. Hunters are great, and the thing about hunters that I'm so excited for in Legion is, oh fuck, I forgot that those break down into two. The thing I'm most excited for in Legion is Beast Mastery. I love Beast Mastery. It's always been my favorite playstyle as Hunter, right? I've loved Beast Mastery ever since I began playing the game. Just because I like the idea of, like, having a pet that fucking matters, you know? So I've always liked Beast Mastery. I haven't been going Beast Mastery in WoD, mostly because every piece of gear that I've rolled the dice on, because all of my gear is baleful stuff, so it's basically RNG, has been pretty heavily itemized towards Critical Strike, which means Marksman is the way to go. Which is kind of unfortunate, because Marksman is a little bit bland in terms of gameplay. But Beast Mastery is also not the best DPS spec right now, and also I don't really have the items for it, so it's kind of whatever. But come Legion, it's going to be rad as fuck, alright? And I'll explain that to you. Basically, you get to summon, so you have a spell called Dire Beast, which I believe in Legion is going to have like a 12-second cooldown or something like that. And what it does is it summons a Dire Beast, just a generic dude, generic thing, right? A beast that fights for you. It targets the thing that you cast it on, and I believe it does shift targets with your pet. And it does damage, and it's kind of boring, generally. But the cool thing is, in Legion, it's a short cooldown with a duration, I think, slightly shorter than the cooldown. So basically, you're not going to have 100% uptime, I believe. But there are ways to get the cooldown to reset, to make you summon more dudes. And the more dudes you have summoned, the better most of your shit gets. There's some talents and shit that make it better to have more Dire Beasts out, more active pets. And there's even, because of the most recent data mining of the artifact weapon trees, which are not really talent trees because you're going to eventually have everything, but they kind of are for the progression part. They're kind of talent trees. You have actual choices and shit, but eventually you fill out the entire thing and have everything involved. So they kind of are, at that point, baked in, I suppose. Baked into the spec. But the cool thing is there's a talent which makes it so whenever you summon a pet, just summon a straight-up pet, your regular-ass pet, you summon an additional pet. That's it. You have 2 pets now. Permanently, you have 2 pets, right? Which doesn't sound that exciting. I also didn't even notice that Wi-Fi. It doesn't sound too exciting. But when you look at all the other shit, there's one, I think, that makes your Cobra shot, which is your main shot, do like 5% bonus damage for every pet you have active. That's just straight 5% DPS increase, plus you have an additional pet, which is also additional DPS increase, obviously. I don't know, man. It looks really cool. I like the idea of just having a shitload of dudes. Yeah, let's pop it. A shitload of dudes, pets just going ham, right? I just like that idea. It just sounds cool. Please. No! Alright, it's fine. Small rocket's fine. I wanted to blow up a Larry, though, real bad. Yeah, I think Hunter probably has the best fantasies for the specs now in Legion. I think. They're the most interesting to me. I'm of course going to take this so I do not have to ever deal with deals with the Angel, because they suck on the Lost. They suck in general, but they especially suck on the Lost. But yeah, the fantasy of all Hunter specs now is just so fucking cool. Because survival basically turns you into Rexar, where you go in melee range and go ham. I know Rexar use range weapons as well, but I mean, it's mostly axes all the time. This is incredible. He's an axe dude, you know? He's a dude who fucking walks around with axes. He punches dudes with axes. I know you don't punch with an axe, but he does. And he throws axes on occasion, I suppose. That's the thing he does. But basically, as survival, you're him. Man, if only the update had hit sooner. The next update, that is. So if you don't know, currently stopwatch is shit on Lost because there's literally no benefit at all. But in Edmund's current build that he has privately with testing and shit, he actually has it so stopwatch triggers when Holy Mantle gets broken. Which will make Holy Mantle honestly quite a bit better. Or stopwatch quite a bit better. Specifically for the Lost, of course. It's a very interesting kind of push-pull, you know? How, like, you... Please be good. I don't want to get larger, to be honest with you. Sure. I don't like that because then we're not going to be the Lost, but... I don't know, maybe it's alright. Actually, I should push this button. I do like the idea behind it, where you're basically, you know, you go around and you can take 2 hits per room, and after you get the first hit, then the game kind of gets a little bit easier. It gives you some leeway for the second hit, you know? I think that's really cool. I think that's way cooler than as it currently is, basically. Alright. Don't get hit. Don't get hit one time. Cool. Alright. This room's not too bad. Pretty much any room where you can just chill over pits and rocks and shit is pretty nice. It's the main benefit of the Lost, obviously. It's just being able to fly from the beginning with Ouija board effect as well now. I really do think Afterbirth made Lost playable. And fun, too. I enjoy it. Okay, maybe not fun, but not bad. I don't actually enjoy it. I despise it. But, you know, you never get better if you just avoid something. You never get better at it if you never do it. I think Uncle Sam said that. Sounds like a thing he'd say. Crazy old bastard. Alright. I do like the, whatever that is, that I just tossed aside as if it didn't matter. Crystal ball, that's what it's called. I do like it. I think it's really nice on the Lost, but I don't need it right now, so. Presumably ever, either. I don't know, man. Maybe I do need it. Maybe I'm underestimating how shit I am. Because I am pretty shit. I'll be frank with you. Ugh, don't leap like that, bro. These eyes, dude. They're just chasing me. They're bouncing off of walls in super weird ways, and they're after me, man. They're after me, Lucky Charms. Sweet, more tears. Oh, wait, that kind of sucks, right? Because I picked up Laz's rags. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna respawn as Laz first. Fuck, I think. Unless they changed it, it should still be pickup order, not... Nothing has, like, a specific priority over other stuff. But they might have changed it. I honestly don't know. I haven't tested in Afterbirth at all. At least tested that in Afterbirth. I don't know, actually. It's possible that they've changed it. So now it actually has, like, a hierarchy of which things to use first. That'd be nice, because I don't want to respawn as Laz. I'd really like to actually win this one for the Lost, you know? Oh god, okay, alright. No, this is fine. I'm sure everything is fine. I'm sure there's no problems here. I'm perfectly fine, guys. Stop freaking out! You're making me antsy. Stop freaking out, guys. Jesus. Alright. Oh, that's right. I wanted to say something I find... So, I have a plan. For people who add me on Hearthstone. Out of anger, right? Rage ads on Hearthstone. They're very common, by the way, in case you're not aware. It's a very common occurrence. People basically, you know, they're playing on ladder. They're playing their really gimmicky, awful deck that's just not good at all, right? And then they get matched up against somebody who has a real deck. And then they're like, "Oh, you fucking net decker!" And then yell at them after adding them because you can't chat with your opponent. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, that was totally fair. Krampus, 4 times? And apparently we're Laz. This sucks ass. 5. Jesus. I really don't want to be Laz either. This sucks. This sucks so much ass, dude. God damn it. God damn it. Shitty. Fuck damn it. But yeah, I have a plan for people who rage at me in Hearthstone. Basically what I'm gonna do, right? Because it's always just a fucking heat of the moment thing, you know? It's a heat of the moment. They're like, "Ugh, I'm gonna tell this person off," right? So what they do, oh fuck. So what they do is they add you, right? And then you accept, and then they fucking scream at you, right? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them in purgatory. They're gonna chill out in friend request purgatory, right? For a week. I'm gonna keep a fucking list, right? I'll check it twice as well, but I'm gonna keep a list of the people and when I added or when they added me, right? And I'm gonna make them wait 1 week, and then I'm gonna accept and be like, "Hey man, what's up?" You know, just sup. That's it. I'm just gonna say sup. See how they respond. I don't know. It's just more of an experiment than anything else, I guess. Seems like an interesting enough one, right? Greed. It's not greed. It's bullshit. You're supposed to be greed. You're also supposed to give me a nickel! That sucks. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens if I actually accept it after like enough time delay that they forgot why they added me. See how they react. It'll be fun. I hope. If it's not fun, then geez, man, I just wasted a perfectly good story time. But I actually did get somebody who added me today, which I found funny. Because it was very clear that it was a rage ad. Absolutely the most explicitly obvious rage ad I've ever seen. Because basically what happened, right? I was playing the Zoolock, the newest Zoolock, which is filthy, by the way. It's the Sea Giant Reliquary Seeker deck. Which, if you don't know, Sea Giant, 10 mana, 8/8. He's pretty cool, I guess. He's like fine, whatever. But the thing that makes him really good is that he gets reduced by 1 mana. His cost gets reduced by 1 mana for every minion on the battlefield, both friendly and enemy. So basically, what that means is that you flood the board. And by the way, there's a minion cap. Each player can only have a maximum of 7 minions on the board at any given moment. So basically what happens is you flood the board, and then he's castable, and then you play him. And that's pretty much it. That sums it up. But the cooler card, I think, is Reliquary Seeker, which is a 1 mana 1/1, right? Doesn't sound too good, right? But it has a battle cry where if you control 6 other minions, right? Because remember, the cap is 7 minions on each person's battlefield, their side of the table. If you have at least 6 others, so it's your 7th, then it gets +4/+4, so it's a 1 mana 5/5. And you're probably like, well, that doesn't sound like a good card. I mean, it's costed to be early game, but then it obviously doesn't do shit until fucking late game, right? Well, the thing is, right, the way you make it work is that you actually, what you do is you hold it for a turn, basically to fill the mana curve. Because there's always going to be turns where you're like, I don't know what to do with all my mana. You know, you don't actually have options that take up all of your mana, so you do as much as you possibly can. Reliquary Seeker is really nice because it fills that, but also it's a 5/5. So basically, I'm talking like your turn 5, right? You play Implosion, right? Let's say that you roll 4, and now your board is just completely full. You have 7 dudes. Run one of your small dudes into the some other dude, right? Kill him off. Play a Reliquary Seeker. This is turn 5. You now have, you know, a 7 minion board, one of which being a 5/5, which is good because this is also resistant to Flame Strike, which is pretty good clear normally. So the whole point of the deck is you just cover the board in dudes. That's it. And then you kill your opponent. It's really cool, honestly. I like it. It's very neat. But I was playing it, right? I thought I was doing all right. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought I was doing a good job of piloting. I beat the shit out of this guy. I had like 26 life, and I tapped twice, so I did it to myself. He didn't even touch me. And like, I just beat him down. Every turn, I just had a better trade and fucking put another dude on the board and just smushed his dick into his own butthole, right? I fucking obliterated him. And then, immediately after obliterating him, he gets mad, I guess, and he adds me. He just adds me. And the best part was, he was playing, if I recall correctly, he was playing Secret Paladin. And I wouldn't have been shocked if he was screaming at me about net decking, because that's what most people do when they rage ad, is they scream about net decking. Which I find utterly hilarious. This one! That's not what I wanted at all, actually. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, god damn. Ugh. How? Okay. You motherfucker need to knock it off, okay? Broseph, how are you not dead? There we go. Not gonna lie to you, this shit sucks ass. I don't know why I'm doing this at all, to be honest. I don't feel powerful enough to do this. Oh well. What? You didn't even take damage. It's bullshit. Okay, Carrying Queen, you're fucking retarded. And I hate you. And I wish you would stop doing this. You just turn on a dime. It's bullshit. Stop it. You're fucking dumb. God, I hate Carrying Queen so goddamn much. There you are. That wasn't even where I was. What the fuck? This game makes no sense. Alright, please be dead, thank you. Oh, come on! Ah! This is why I shouldn't do boss rush when I'm not actually that powerful. I fucking need more Vespene gas, dude. That's what I need. Also, Blue Candle apparently got nerfed. I don't know. The Blue Candle seems to be doing fuck all for damage. Which seems like the most wrong that could ever exist. Because it's supposed to deal more damage than Red Candle. At the cost of not leaving an active flame behind. Right? That's how it's supposed to work out. But it seems to be doing less damage and also not leaving an active flame behind. Which, I don't know. To me, that seems pretty bad, right? I hate Gurglings with a passion, dude. I mostly hate how fucking bizarre their health pool always seems. Yeah, that was fun, huh? It's fun. Okay, yeah, no, keep it up, Rosie. You gonna die any day now? Alright. Well, I did kill you. That is nice. What's not so nice is that this guy fucking sucks. Holy shit, dude. When he actually gets his attacks off, he is a nightmare to deal with. Okay. There's not too much more, right? Like, we're almost done, I think. I hope so, because this is horribly spooky. Oh, come on! Urgh. Is this the stain as well? I think it's the stain. Yep. Where are you going? You went up, not fucking to the direction. Oh god. Brr, brr. I'm mad, dude. I'm fucking mad. And now I have to fight. What the fuck? Homing bullet? Oh my god, I didn't even know the gate did that attack. The gate did that. I didn't even know. I had no idea. That's horrifying. The gate is getting worse and worse every time I fight him. Luckily, I can outrange him. That is the good news. Holy fuck. There's more. God damn it. Fucking, what is that? How are you launching trites literally across the whole room? Literally. Stop. It's fucking bullshit. Like, how am I supposed to dodge them when they leap 4 room lengths straight the fuck at me, dude? I need Blue Famine to not die first. That's what I need. Because I need his Spirit Heart. Oh, come on! Well, I especially need it now because I fucking took a retarded hit. And of course, I did all that for motherfucking multi-dimensional baby and E. coli. Oh, this is not a good run, boys. Boys and girls. Not a good run. Let's go this way. Well, I guess more accurately, boys and maybe a girl? I don't know. According to my statistics, there's like fucking 2% female audience. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it, no. I mean, I mostly don't trust those numbers, just in general. I don't know. It's always weird looking at them. I've never really thought, like, that they were accurate. They just never have felt that way. The analytics numbers, for those who don't know what the fuck I'm even saying. You can check your analytics, and assuming that the people who watch your shit have, like, I guess something filled out, I don't actually know how it knows. Because I don't remember filling anything out when doing anything relating to YouTube, except for actual, like, partner-related shit. But even then, it wasn't, like, to YouTube? So I don't know how they get that shit. I don't know. Magic, I guess. Witchcraft. See, now succubus, that's a good item, huh? It's not the best item, but it's a good item. It's good enough, I think. Alright, it's probably left, but I'm gonna go up first. Oh, it actually might be this way. Like a weird, long, roundabout way. Oh, also, the other thing I dislike about YouTube analytics is how disrespectful it is to the non-binary community who don't identify as male or female. All two of them. It's not right, man. It's just not right. It's just not right, man. It's just utterly disrespectful. That's a joke, by the way. I'm making jokes. We joke here. But it is funny how Tumblr thinks. Like, don't get me wrong. I am absolutely pro whatever the fuck people want to do, right? Like, I don't give a shit about sexuality, fucking gender people identify as. None of that shit. Whatever, man. I don't give a shit. The only thing I do give a shit about is people being stupid as fuck. Which does somewhat pertain to the chosen gender, whatever the fuck. Empty vessel. I don't actually know what that does. Contract from below. But what I mean is, I don't like people who do the fucking made-up gender bullshit, right? I have no respect for that. But I totally respect anybody who's trans. You're fine in my book, you know. I have no problems. I don't see why anybody would have problems. Somebody else's fucking life. Why do you give a shit? I don't know. But that being said, hell yeah, it's been a long time coming. That being said, fuck. That being said, sorry. I do find it comical to some extent that Tumblr consistently thinks that, like, there's a significant majority. Oh, okay, that's kind of what I expected. Of trans people. There's a lot, but according to census statistics and such, less than roughly 0.3%, right, of all people are trans, or 0.3 or 0.03, one of the two. Very small, very, very small minority. And that's not no disrespect meant at all. But I will say, there's definitely not a lot, right? So when people talk about, like, specifically, like, things relating to how people mistreat trans people or whatever, and then they, like, pull out of their ass like some fucking crazy number for how many people are trans, but then when approached with the census results, it's like, yeah, but they haven't come out as trans yet. And I'm sure there's some minority of people who haven't done that yet, but I don't know, man. They treat it like every minority is a fucking gigantic amount of people, which it's not. That's why it's called a minority. And again, I don't mean any of this, just to clear the air. Yet again, I will mention, no disrespect meant for anybody who's trans. I don't fucking, you know, it's your life. Totally supportive of that. Also, I'm realizing I made a mistake by fighting Hush. Because I don't believe that I'm going to actually survive, to be honest with you. I really just wanted to see what would happen. First of all, I kind of wanted to just fight Hush. I was like, hey, I could do it. As long as I get good items. And then I wanted to see what the golden remote would do. I'm sure if I had the candle, it'd be much easier. But I wanted to see if the golden remote would do anything in this situation. It doesn't, though, which sucks. Okay, alright. Yeah, Tumblr loves to fucking shriek about how many trans people are murdered or whatever. Just for being trans. There was some fucking hilarious thing. There was a news story about some crazy woman, right? And I mean it. She was crazy, alright? She was insane. The news story was basically she was climbing on her roof, just randomly, screaming at people from her roof of her apartment building, right? And just doing that all day and looking very inebriated. What hit me? I didn't actually see it. Oh my god, we're fucked. I can't actually beat this. That's the closest I've ever gotten. Alright, fuck this, I'm done. I'll finish telling this story because I'm not gonna go through 7 more attempts of this bullshit. But yeah, she was on her roof, screaming about shit, walking around, looking drunk, right? Standing on like her fucking the edge of the roof while looking like she's gonna stumble over. Her neighbors called the police, like, hey, this lady's crazy, she's drunk or something, she's gonna fall off her roof and die. Can you send somebody here to help out? Police come, police escort her down. She's now screaming for her life, saying they're gonna murder her. She gets brought to a hospital. Turns out that she is diagnosed with multiple things. I think paranoia is one of them. I think she's paranoid schizophrenic. Not quite sure. Doesn't really matter. She's got some head issues, basically. And so before, well, no, it wasn't actually before the news story aired, was it? It was actually after. But somebody posted on Tumblr basically a recap of those events, but making it sound like she was taken out of her home. Like, the thing is, she said by name, the person by name as well, right? And it's like we have the news story to literally see the footage of her dancing around on her roof like a crazy person. But the Tumblr story was like trying to say how she was minding her own business on her own property when fucking police showed up to take her away and euthanize her because she's trans or something. And it's like, what the fuck are you on about, man? Like, what are you actually on about, dude? I don't understand, firstly, how you could even possibly think that police literally murder trans people? I don't get that. Because wouldn't they have gone off after Caitlyn Jenner? I mean, they should be going after her because she ran somebody over with a car, but that's neither here nor there, right? Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good shit, and I'll see you guys back again later today with a daily run. I'm gonna go pass the fuck out because I'm exhausted. Bye, I guess. See ya later. Bye. Goodbye.